We're going to go over the Talking G.I. Joes. Came out in 1967. They came out with the Action Soldier, the Action Pilot, Action Marine, and also the Action Sailor, one I don't have. And before I get too much into those, last week I was going over the triple TMs, double TMs, and the single TMs. Another thing too that you might want to look for is on the inside of the boxes, the top box. If you look real close, there'll be a date stamp inside there. I don't know if this thing picks it up. For the triple TMs, you'll usually see a month, which in this one is a 7-month, and the year was 64, and that's stamped in here. And then in the green, blue insides of the triple TMs and the double TMs, the inside box, just on the blue and green ones, they should have a date stamp also. And those are stamped with the ink, and these are pretty much just run off with the press on the ones inside of here. And those would be dated. And then this is a single TM, and even though the single TMs came out in 67 and 68, it will also have a date in here, which this one here says it came out in the 7th month of 65. And I know the dates seem a little off there, but I just go by the book, and if they printed these up early and came up with these dates, I couldn't tell you. All I know is the datum. They go by mainly the if it's a single TM, double TM, or a triple TM, and that's how you date them. And again, you know, the triple TMs are 64. The double TMs, they're 65 and 66, and the single TMs are 67 through 68. Okay, back to the talkers. These came out in 67, and usually the inside box, see here, it's brown on the inside with the thin paper, white paper going over the outside and just going into the inside. This is a common variation, or the common inside box. There is another one that's white paper on the outside like this, and it's also wrapped on the inside too, and that's more of the first issue. They do have 8 sayings each one. The Army has 8 different sayings, and they all start out with, you know, G.I. Joe, U.S. Army reporting to duty. That's usually the first phrase, or Air Force, Marines, Sailor, Pilot, whatever. And they'll have 8 different sayings for each branch of service. They usually come with this manual right here on America's Movable Fighting Man, G.I. Joe Talks, and it goes into a little storyline there. And then it comes out with the talking instructions and how to use those. And what it is, when you pull cord on these, I don't know if I can do it with one hand, but when you pull the string out, there's blue and red color codes, and each code you pull it to, there's, you know, 8 of them there. And you just don't pull it all the way out. That's just the first phrase. And you stop it at another color, and that's supposed to be another phrase, and so on and so forth. And see if I get one good. Yeah, can't do everything with one hand. And then if you pull the string out, I don't know if you can pick up the different color codes. Pull it in a little bit, get another phrase.
This is Charlie Company. Send reinforcements.
Isn't that cool? Anyway, there's 8 phrases, and they typically come with the manual, boot instructions, like I said, the instructions on how to use the pull cords on them, sticker sheet for the ranks, and the join the club, and those typically come in each one. And then on the pilot, they're more hard to they're harder to find. Same thing here. This is a typical inside box. Brown inside, white wrapper outside. Again, it has the 8 phrases and comes with the same paperwork. Let me find a different portion of the color on the string. Made a liar out of me. Let's see if it does it again. Well, it's supposed to have 8 different sayings. I do have another one here. I got a couple, 30 of them. Let's see if this one's temperamental. There you go. So that one didn't make it look quite as bad. But supposed to do 8 phrases, and you know, these things are what, 40, 50 years old, so they are a little temperamental. And of course, that's the 8 phrases, and then the Marine, the same thing. The inserts are very hard to find, and on the Marines, let me get the first phrase. See, he talks a little fast.
We must hold this position. Take it.
And that's what's going on with the talkers. These things are very hard to find with the boxes in good condition like these are. These things get quite expensive, and especially to find unplayed with Jodes in them. And I'd probably cover this for now on the talking G.I. Joes that came out in 1967. Later on, I'll go over the talking adventurers. There's some of those that came out. I have that in there, and then the talking action team line. We'll go over those a little later.